So today I had a patient text me early in the morning and ask me if I had any earlier availability than the first slot that they had. And it brought up quite a bit for me that I wanted to share because I am a bit of a people pleaser, and perhaps I'm recovering from that somewhat, but I still have those tendencies. And so a part of me thought about it for a moment and said, like, wait, like, can I go in early? And I mean, I could have, like, that's a fact. I could have. My husband could have taken the kids to the bus stop, and I could have skipped my breakfast or taken something like a banana that was really quick to go. But that would have compromised my morning routine and what I like to do with the kids, and having enough time to really go and like settle in and take my time with getting the room ready for my patients and getting mentally in the right place for the day. And so I told her no, I didn't have anything before my 10 o'clock. And I ended up getting ready for work, and I left, and I got to the office a little bit after 9:30, and the thought arose in my head again. Maybe I should text her and tell her that I'm here a little bit early and that I could see her early if she really, really needed me to. And I thought to myself again, like, why am I trying to bend over backwards and again sacrifice my needs just to be able to see this patient a few minutes early? And so thankfully I talked myself out of it. I got into the office and I remembered I hadn't submitted an insurance claim that I needed to do. It gave me the time to be able to not only do that, but also set up the room and settle in. And it turned out that the patient got held up and she was like 10 minutes late to the appointment anyway. So I would have been sitting there bending over backwards for her and trying to do that, and she wouldn't have been able to make it anyway. So it's just something that I thought was so interesting that came up of all these little instances, these little thoughts that come into our heads when we are people pleasers. And, we have to be able to hold our boundaries. One of the things that I'm so grateful for is that my patients are constant reminders of boundaries. And they'll give me those lessons if I don't learn them the first time. So I wanted to record this, though, because I feel like there's somebody else out there who is maybe not holding their boundaries. I've had a lot of conversations with patients over the last month or two, longer for some of my patients, but it seems like it's recurring a lot more recently about setting appropriate boundaries and holding yourself to them and not feeling guilty about it, because you need to honor what your true yes is or what your no is, and under what circumstances you're actually able to meet those demands or those requests. So if there's somewhere in your life where you feel like you've been saying yes because you're scared to hurt somebody's feelings or because you don't want to let somebody down, but it's been hurting you in the process, then that's somewhere where you need to maybe put your foot down and say, like, hey, I can't do this anymore, or I can only do this under these particular circumstances, and that's what works for me. So again, I just wanted to say this quickly and put this out there in case it helps somebody else. So I hope you have a great night and you forgive my pajamas and my reading glasses. But I really hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and I hope this helped someone. Night.